Players put on shorts and went back to work this week as NFL teams opened up spring OTAs, a fancy way of saying practice. There's no contact, no pads, and everyone looks like a Super Bowl contender as a result. Here are the top stories percolating from the practice field this week. Jets quarterback Mark Sanchez threw 3 interceptions on Wednesday in OTAs. And some anonymous player went to the press to say that most of the team lacks confidence in the incumbent starter. So basically, everything is pretty much where we expected it to be with the Jets. In Washington, cameras caught RG3 throwing the ball this week. He worked with the team's other walking wounded, taking snaps, dropping back, planting his foot, and passing. It's barely been 4 months since he had reconstructive knee surgery, so this is a positive sign. The Redskins still can't say if RG3 will be ready in time for training camp, but the quarterback himself is optimistic about being ready for the opener against the Eagles. For now, Kirk Cousins is taking all the first-team reps. The Steelers are going with a zone blocking scheme in OTAs this year. It's not a complete changeover, they're just folding the concept into the playbook in the hopes of improving a run game that averaged less than 4 yards per attempt last year. Panthers coach Ron Rivera says wide receiver Steve Smith looks 25 again. He's really 34. But he's topped 1,000 yards and played all 16 games in each of the last 2 seasons. If he can break 1,000 receiving yards this year, it'll be the first time since 2009 a player his age or older has done so. Hakeem Nicks is a no-show for the Giants, and nobody really knows why, except for Hakeem Nicks. Victor Cruz is still holding out over his contract. That means plenty of reps for second-year receiver Ruben Randall. If Randall takes off this year, it could mean the Giants let Nicks walk as a free agent next year. 49ers receiver Michael Crabtree was the big injury news this week. With a smart team, it's more than capable of drafting up game plans without him. Another injury to watch is Browns running back Trent Richardson. He's sitting out with a minor leg injury, supposedly a precautionary measure. It's a concern because just his second year in the league, he's already got a pretty lengthy injury history. The other big injury to watch is Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski. He had a 4th surgery on his arm this week, and now chronic back pain has become an issue. Remember, it was a back problem that caused him to miss his final season of college ball, too. He's getting it checked out, and surgery is one possibility being mentioned. This is Ryan Van Bibber, NFL editor for SBNation.com.